My name's Andrew, and I'm working with the Ekal Appathon to let you guys know how to prepare for the Appathon. So the first things that I'm going to go over are some basics behind your apps and what you're going to need to do at the competition. Props are a feature that you are required to use. In this example, our prop is going to be using the timer under the Sensors tab. A bonus is an implementation of a feature that gets you extra points. So, for example, this might be using text-to-speech, like we're going to use in this example. In this example, we're going to have a timer and a text-to-speech component. Every time that the timer fires, we're going to have the text-to-speech component say something custom. To do this, first we're going to add a row component, and then we're going to go to height. Right now, it's on fill container, so that means it's going to fill the entire screen. But we only want it to cover up, say, a portion of the screen, because we might add other stuff to our app later that takes up other parts. So right now, we're going to change the height to relative size, and then set the percent value to 30. Then we're going to drag in a button, and dragging it here, and if it like lights up on the side over here, then that means that it's going to add it into the row. And then we're going to add a text input, also under UI. And then I prefer to have my button on the left, so I'm just going to drag that under. So the button hit, we're going to set to type message here because it's going to say a message every time the timer fires. The timer essentially, basically, if it is enabled and if it loops, that means that every 3,000 milliseconds or every 3 seconds, it's going to fire off an event. And every time that it fires off the event, we're going to make it say whatever message we have in the text-to-speech component. And we're going to be able to change that message using this button and this text input. The first thing that we're going to do, which might be new to you, is have a variable. The variable is going to be called message. A variable is something in a program that can be used in different parts and essentially stores a value. And then what we're going to do is when button 1 click, we're going to set message to what text input has. So what this means is that when this is clicked, it's going to fire an event, and it's going to set our variable to whatever is typed in here. Now we're going to drag in a new event when timer 1 fires. So every 3 seconds, or you can customize it either in here or by setting it interval milliseconds in the code. You can change how long it's going to be until it fires. Once it fires, we're going to use text-to-speech speak. And our text is going to be message. So this is a very simple app. It's very customizable and lets you type text in, click the button to change what the message is, and then we'll remind you of the message. So some practical uses are if you're playing a game and you're trying to get a habit down of like looking at your mini map or checking the health of your teammates, for example. Or if you're cooking and you need to be reminded to stir every 10 seconds so that you don't lose track and let something get overboiled, for example. So in this tutorial, we went over what you're going to need to prepare for the competition. So Props are required. You need to have them. And then bonuses, which was our implementation using text-to-speech, is something that if you have, will give you bonus points with the judges and will help you to win the competition, but are not strictly required. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and please participate in the Ekal Appathon.